Hi everyone. I want to talk briefly about credit history or repairing your credit history. So now, especially if you live in the Western world, we know that our credit files are important for everything. So from taking a contract phone to buying a house, buying a car on finance, your credit history comes into play. Now, there are certain myths about what you can or cannot do to improve your credit history. Some people would say, oh, they want to avoid debt at all costs. While it's very admirable, that may not be the best way to go because, especially in the Western world, these are systems that have been built around credit. So you find that when it comes time to maybe buy your first car or first home, they will say something like, you have no credit history. And you will be like, how is that a bad thing that I've never borrowed money? How is that supposed to be a bad thing? Now, if you look at it from the point of view of the lender, what they're saying is that we have no history about you. We don't know whether you're a good risk or a bad risk. We don't want to take that risk because it's very much an unknown for us. So you may need to develop a credit history to have some footprints in the sands of time as far as your financial circumstances are concerned, so that the potential lender provider will be able to have some information as to whether you are a good risk or a bad risk. How can you do that? There are simple things that you can do. I know for a fact in the UK there is an organization called Lockbox, and they help people to improve their credit history. So by taking out a lockbox, it acts as a saving tool. You can save from £20 to £200 monthly, and this will then be reported to the credit agencies as though you've taken out a loan. So that way you begin to have some kind of a history. So you put this £20 a month into this lockbox, and at the end of the year you would be entitled to it because it is indeed your own savings. But the way it then works on the side of the provider is that it looks like a loan on your credit history, and that you have been paying back in installments of £20 per month. So it helps on both sides. You're saving some money, you're getting your credit history improved, and at the same time the provider also has access to all of these funds, and I guess they can use it for their own business. So it's a win-win situation for all that are involved in it. The other thing is what is known as a credit ladder. So for most people who have a mortgage, their mortgage will be reported to credit agencies on a monthly basis, whether they're paying on time or not paying on time, or whatever the case may be. But for people who are renting, there was not that facility before now. So now with this credit ladder company, you can, through open banking facility, your rent can be reported that you're paying every month on time, and that goes to your credit file and improves your credit file as well. And last and not the least is taking out a credit card. So there are some credit repair cards that don't require that much of a good credit rating before they give it to you. But note of caution, they are usually like a higher interest rate, and it's not something that you should use in order to purchase luxuries, shoe, bags, and all of that kind of thing. Even for necessities, the way it should be used is that you take out this credit card, you use it to make payments that you would normally have done, and then you pay it back from your income or from your current account. So it shows that you've taken out this money from your credit card, and it shows that you've paid it back. So that means that you now have a positive credit history on your file. So these are the ways in which you can improve your credit history without so much as taking out a loan or anything like that. And it's not something that is going to happen overnight. It would take some time. So you need to observe it over time and ensure that it is improving as you take those actions. One company that you can use in the UK to review your credit file on a monthly basis is ClearScore. ClearScore.com. It's free, and you can review your credit history on a monthly basis. If there are any changes, they would even send you an email to say that there has been changes on your credit file. So I hope these tips have been useful for you. If you would like more information, I do a one-to-one coaching. I do a mentorship class for people who want to improve their financial circumstances. This is Tola Arinola. I'm your financial coach, speaker, and trainer. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.